Hi, my name is Bernie Kaufman. If you're a homeowner and you need an extra $300 to $10,000, then you're about to find your pot of gold. I'm going to show you real money, and it's all yours. Let me explain. My wife, Paula, and I have bought and sold many homes during our 38 years of marriage, and we've made a lot of money in the process. But we had to learn a lot of it the hard way. Let me ask you a couple of questions. First, would you like to learn what we learned without all pain? That's a silly question. Pretty easy to answer, I'm sure, right? But why should I share such valuable information? What do I have to gain by helping you out? I want to give you a couple of examples. Has this ever happened to you? We bought a small place early on in our marriage. We invested most of our money for this fixer-upper with the intention of building up some equity. And we were so excited when we put it on the market to sell. And then we went to closing. The check at closing was a whole lot less than what we had expected. What happened to all the equity we had, or thought we had? Realtors fees, title insurance, miscellaneous repairs, all of those expenses and unplanned costs that can eat up all your profits. So what if the next time you sell, you don't have to lose all that precious equity? What I'm about to show you is how you can make $300 to $10,000 or more, and it's guaranteed. Okay, so before you start saying, yeah, let me explain how we learned what we know. Just give me a couple more minutes, okay? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you. First, my wife and I purchased our first home shortly after we were married. I was 22 and Paula was 21, and my dad, they called us young and stupid. But my parents loaned us the money for the down payment anyway. We took the plunge and became first-time homeowners. This home needed a lot of work, but it was a great place to start a family. And like most homeowners and newlyweds, we bit off a little more than we should have. Our payments were high and our income was low. Does that sound familiar? But we worked very hard and we managed, but we were typical first-time homeowners, and we made zero preparation for unexpected expenses or other life changes. Then came the first major jolt in our lives as new homeowners. I was offered a transfer to another city in another state. It was going to be better money and it was great career opportunities. Made perfect sense, right? We put our house on the market, priced it to sell quickly, and we got ready for the next chapter in our lives. We were smart. We even got a swing loan and purchased a new home before we sold the first one. We figured a week on the market, 2 at the most, and so we waited and waited. A week went by, then a month, then 2 months, 3 months went by, and nothing. Not even a nibble. You know, I mentioned earlier that we had already stretched financially with the mortgage on the first home. Now we had 2 house payments and it was very painful. We had to do something or risk losing both of our homes. So we took action, and what happened next saved us from financial ruin, and it became the foundation for our future in buying and selling homes. You know what? We were just like you. And we are just like you. We simply wanted to live in a comfortable home, and we wanted to build and preserve the equity that resulted from home ownership. We got caught, but you don't have to. So we developed a treasure chest of amazing tips that I promise will teach you how to make $300 to $10,000 when you sell your current home. And you can do this for every home that you sell, guaranteed. Inside our treasure chest, here's what you'll get. Number one, if your home is in one of 21 listed states, you can get $300 to $2,000 in the first 15 minutes you have this product. It won't cost you a dime, and you can do it right now. Number two, when should you use or should you not use a realtor? Number three, the top things that make a buyer desire your home, really desire your home. Number four, renovations that make you money and those that will cost you. How to talk to a realtor about fees and negotiations that really work. We're going to let you in on our conversations with an actual realtors on this one. And there is so much more, much, much more. We guarantee that the nuggets you get here will work for every homeowner. So, quick recap. The process will generate at least $300 for you, the smart homeowner, and realistically, you'll create $5,000 to $10,000 guaranteed. If this would have been available when I started, I would have saved thousands. But Paul and I want everyone to be able to have this because it works. You really can't afford not to do this right now. So let's get started. Click the Get Instant Access button below right now. One more thing, this is so good that most happy homeowners are telling their friends and neighbors. And as an added bonus, we'll show you how to get $50 cash for every friend or neighbor that you tell about this. So you're still debating, not sure why, but listen to what some of our smart homeowners have to say. I couldn't believe how easy it was to use the information in Bernie's treasure chest. I had this for less than an hour before I signed up to receive a $200 Visa gift card every year for 5 years for free. While I don't plan to sell my current home for a while, I am getting things done now that I know will make me thousands when I finally do sell. Thanks, Bernie, for such a wonderful product. That was from John F. in Clearwater, Florida. After getting this started and finding out how to get $1,000 from Target for free, I shared my information with 3 of my neighbors who signed up for free as well, and I got $150 cash just for telling them. I know that I'm going to make at least $5,000 more when I sell using the tips I've learned, and that's from Deborah P. in Columbus, Ohio. Remember, you have zero to lose. Your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. So come on, go ahead, click the Get Instant Access button below, and I'll see you on the inside. Okay? Bye now.